Alright guys, another week of training down. Shortened week again, like I said last episode, because of obviously the whole holidays that have happened this month and dealing with that. But this should be the last holiday, so we're all in the clear now. Ideally from here on in we'll be back to 2 sessions a week. We did get together as a group, both the academy guys, some of the guys from the academy and some of the guys from the roster got together. So I'll just turn the lights on here. It doesn't do much, but whatever. So yeah, we got together with the main roster guys and just had a chance to meet. It was actually really nice because it made it feel like we were together as sort of a unit rather than what we feel like most of the time, which is a division between the guys that are in the academy and the guys that are performing on the main roster for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's starting to feel like we're a part of one thing together rather than two separate sort of organizations, which has been really nice. And getting to know those guys, they're really nice guys, and that could be really helpful for us in sort of developing who we are. And it was sort of a mixture of hanging out and also speaking to them about how to develop sort of matches and things like that, and they were really helpful. Something that was really nice to do, and also nice to sort of hang out and have fun outside of training is not a bad idea for us to do. So the other things that are coming up, and something that I'll talk more on next week's episode, is that we have a seminar coming up on next Tuesday with Kevin Von Erich, who's going to be in the country running. There's going to be a tribute show to him, so I think it's a seminar next week, which will be amazing. I mean, the Von Erich family is one of the most famous wrestling families in the world after the McMahons. It's just sort of, they're up there with the Hart families and sort of that sort of level of respect they would command in the industry. Is pretty interesting to hear them. I think he'll have a lot to say and a much deeper history than we could ever hope to get here. So it's pretty impressive that we're going to get a chance to meet him. This week we were back in the ring with our training. We were doing this week, we were working on kicks again as we were doing before. We were doing a universal without a hip toss. A universal is headlock into the ropes to shoulder tackle to drop down to leapfrog, and then finishes with a hip toss usually, but this time we didn't do the hip toss. We just had the headlock to the ropes to drop down to leapfrog, and that was really good in the ring. We also have a date set for the Academy show. That's going to be on the 27th of June, so that will be the day that I will be making probably my debut in the ring. I still don't know who my opponent is yet. They said they're going to start revealing the matches that they want to make soon. A lot of people, which has been really nice for my first match, have come up to me and said that they want to face me in the Academy show, both from the intermediate guys to sort of guys in my own level that are interested in working with me. And I mean, for me, I'm looking for someone that I know that I can work seriously with, and that my style, I guess, will work well with. I don't have any particular ego going into my first match. I don't care whether I win, what my character's going to be, I think for me the most important thing will be to make sure that I can put on a good match and that I get through it safely and that nobody gets hurt is sort of what I want to build. If I can put someone over, then great. If I can get myself some sort of recognition, that would also be amazing. But again, for my first match, I'm not expecting too much from it. Aside from that, we got some filming done. Again, it's not much. I'm hoping to do more in the coming weeks because we're going to be going back to 2 training sessions a week. It will be really, really advantageous for the filming. At the moment, because there's only 1, and because we're always pressed for time after that, at the end of that training session, we can't film in the middle because there's just too much going on. In the middle of it, there's no one there to sort of film what we're doing. This time, it's me receiving the move. It's getting a Samoan drop done to myself, and you'll be able to see the footage. It's pretty good footage if I say so myself. And yeah, we're sort of, like I said last time, we're really preparing for the eventual academy show that's going on. It's an interesting split now in the sense that half of the guys, even if they're not even if they haven't had a show on the main roster, I think most of them have had shows at the academy level, which obviously is a great experience for them. But yeah, so next week we're back finally to 2 trainings a week. We've got the seminar with Kevin Von Erich, which is something to look forward to. And we'll have the show soon enough. Hopefully I'll find out who my opponent's going to be. I'm going to try and... Sorry guys, I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to try and keep it tight-lid and a secret. So we won't have any footage of preparing for the match. What I will do is, because I'm going to have the camera that I usually film at training and another camera, and obviously anybody that will be there in terms of my family member, I'm going to try and get as much them to take as much footage during the match as possible. So that will be a big episode when I finally do that. And yeah, enjoy the clip from training. It was a really good move. I slightly over-rotated, which was interesting, but still landed safely, which was good. And it came out really amazingly on the video, so that's something to look forward to. And that'll be right now.